Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today we are back in Manchester and you'll notice this isn't the Volvo. No, this is not the Volvo. The Volvo is still with us, we've not sold it, we've not got rid of it, but yeah, I've been a busy little bee since I last saw you. Doing routes, buying new lorries, expanding our premises. If you have a look, we do actually have the ProMods map today, which has all these doodads in, etc. Because last time I did get told off for not using the ProMods map. I thought I'd got it installed, and as it turned out, I didn't. But as you can see, we went down to Malaga on the live stream. I've also done trips to Vigo. We've been down to Andorra la Vella. I did that last time. Le Mans, up round here to Kiel, and been there as well. Yep, we've done quite a bit of exploration in the UK. So yeah, I've really been cracking on trying to expand the premises. If we go back to the menu here, you'll see that we do have a couple of drivers working for us now. And we do have the Actros that I'm driving today. The Volvo FH, of course, I've kept that. That's with our first driver, Mr. M. Ahmed. We've got a Scania, a DAF, and a MAN TGX. So if you have a look, I don't know if I can find you pictures of those. Ah, there we go. Scania, DAF, Actros. Ooh, that's me. Hello. The Volvo has been painted in the Joe Ahead Group livery. Yep, lovely, lovely. Right, excellent. Yes, that is fantastic. And you'll notice as well that I have got a trailer on board, which is also in the Joe Ahead livery. Now, this is a pretty basic spec Mercedes. I've not really done anything to customise it, to be honest with you, other than change the livery. We've got a 510 horsepower engine on board, and I did change the gearbox so that we have a retarder, because it just makes it easier when on the motorway, doesn't it? So that is, yeah, so it's decent. It is decent. The cargo market, I've found, pays more money, so that's why I'm using the trailer, and yeah, so I really do advise getting a trailer. I'd never used one before. This is the first trailer I've ever bought. So yes, we're going to use that. Now today we're going to be driving, do you know what, I think we're off to Plymouth. We've not driven to Plymouth yet, it's uncharted waters. I was going to go to Inverness, but I've already driven up there, so yeah, Plymouth. Let's go. Oh no, tell you what, Inverness, it's prettier, isn't it? It's prettier. There we go. Right, so we are off. You'll notice as well, oh, we've got a bit of income at the bottom. Ahmed M. Got some income. Cheers for that, Ahmed. I know he's not called Ahmed, is he? He's called M. Ahmed. I don't know what his first name is. But it's very formal at this company, you see. We don't operate on first name terms. It's Mr. Ahmed. Tell you what we'll do. I know we don't actually need that much fuel. We'll pop this on first. But what we'll do is we'll just fill up, just so that we've got enough. There we go. 136 quid. Why bother? Oh, there we go. As you can see, with the 510 horsepower engine, it's quite a nippy little lorry, to be honest with you. We're definitely better equipped for carrying the heavier cargo. I'm not on Truckers MP today. We will use Truckers MP when live streaming, but it doesn't make for very interesting, particularly when you're driving in the UK. I don't think it's very interesting, to be honest with you, because there's not a lot of people driving in the UK, is there, on Truckers MP. It's alright when you're doing a convoy, but for now, when we're on a zone, I think we'll just use regular, because you get the AI traffic, and that's nice. It would be lovely, wouldn't it, if they could actually find a way to get the AI traffic on Truckers MP. That'd be awesome. Cargo market, yes, right, we are off to Inverness. Let's go and pick that up. It's quite a lengthy drive today. I don't know how long it's going to take us. We'll get there, won't we? We'll get there. So the thing, of course, when you've got your own trailer is you've got to park it at this end, and you've got to park it at the other end as well. So that is a problem. You can skip loading the trailer, but I don't think you get as many funky little experience points for it. There we go. We'll just do a bit of that. That's on track. Just around there like that. We should do another Euro Lorries live stream, shouldn't we? I really thoroughly enjoyed it, particularly with everybody in the convoy. That was awesome. If we can get some people with Joe Ahead liveries as well. Oh, look at that. That was perfect parking, if I do say so myself. Alright, it's a little bit skew, but there we go. Right, load the cargo. Thing is, of course, unlike Truckers MP, when you do load the cargo, it actually moves on, doesn't it? Time moves on. Right, off we go. We are off to Inverness. It's going to take 10 hours and 40 minutes. Good lord. I didn't realise it was that far. Surely it wouldn't take 10 hours in real life to drive to Inverness. Maybe it would. I don't know. I've never done it, so I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. Yes, I see now as well the Pro Mods map is definitely vastly superior to the regular map. Right, there we go, we'll have a bit of 30 on the old cruise control. Cruise control in a city. I know, treating myself. A couple of lorries coming the other way there, none of them in Joe Ahead group, of course. Oh, we've got a Renault. So that's what I like about this. They've managed to actually put AI lorries in, and I like that. You might think, well, that's not such a big deal, but obviously when you've got TML products such as Fernbus, which doesn't have AI buses, and I know you'll say it does have AI buses, Joe. I've seen AI buses on the motorway. Yeah, but they're only ever on the motorway, aren't they? They never come into the cities, and they're never in the bus stations. Okay, you could argue on Euro Lorries, the trucks never make drop-offs, they just drive around. But still, it's nice to see them, isn't it? Scania there, give him a little wave. So the thing is, when you've been used to playing on on Truckers MP, the temptation to beep at all the lorries that go past, thinking they're real people. This is not the case. Nope, these are pretend people. And that's like the Scania we've got. There we go, straight onto the motorway. Hopefully this will pull quite well now, with it having a decent engine. There we go, we may as well just go to, well, 60, but I think we'll be limited, won't we, to 50... 56? Is it a 56 limiter? Yeah, I think it is roughly, isn't it? Another lorry coming the other way there. It's not a big deal, Joe. It's not a big deal. Stop making it a big deal, because it's not. Right, this is... oh yeah, we're going up the M6 now. Lovely. Yeah, so, you know, Fernbus do that, and then you've got Tourist Bus Sim that don't have AI buses, so you're just kind of on your own, driving round. It's a bit... meh. The bus doesn't have AI, however they do plan to bring AI to the bus, so, you know, it would be unfair. Wait, what on earth? Slow down, you madman. Maniac! It's the problem when you've got a fast lorry, you don't realise quite how fast you're going. I know that this is not the fastest of Actroses, but it's definitely up there. That it's actually, I mean, how much have we got on board? We've got ammunition, 18 tons. Oh, okay, so not the heaviest of trailers. I suppose you never really do get the heaviest of trailers, do you, when you've because my trailer's just a standard curtain sider. What's this chap doing on the right there? About to get taken out by a trailer of mine. What are we doing? Come on, speed up, it's the motorway. Why are we doing 30 miles an hour? Well, I'm not catching them now, am I? There we go, we'll pop the old speedo back up. It says we're going to get there at 10 to 3 in the morning. Wow. I can't believe it'll take that long, you know. Right, we're just nipping across into this lane because there's a lot of slowing down going on in front even, and I'm not too pleased with it. You lunatic. Suppose he was letting a colleague in, wasn't he? There we go, 56, just hold it at that, and if you can do 56 up the hills, which you can't, I was going to say if you can do 56 up the hills, I'd be very impressed with you. Right, we'll just leave it there, we'll just nip past him now. I think that's enough space to pull in, without him slamming on. Lovely. Now, if I pause it, because obviously you can't pause it on Truckers MP, let's take a nice screenshot. Look at that. You know I love a screenshot. So if we do that... Oh, look at that. That is a good shot, isn't it? No wonder people can get such nice screenshots on... We'll get one maybe with the Renault in the back. Because now it looks like we're in a convoy. I'm in a convoy with all my imaginary friends. 45 up the hill, do you know what? That's not bad. That's really not bad. I'm almost impressed. In fact, I am impressed. I mean, granted, we've got 29 grand in the bank. I did have 70 grand, and just before I started recording, we spent most of that upgrading the lorry, because I didn't want you to think I had a basic lorry. You know, I wanted you to think that I'd spent a little bit of money on it. I did spend money on the DAF. I've been driving that for quite a bit. It had air horns and everything. But then we had enough money to buy a new lorry, and I thought that I would. I thought I'd treat myself, as it very much were. I have also put in the description, if you do want to trip yourself out. What's the word? Is it trick yourself? I don't know. I honestly can't remember. If you want to treat yourself, there we go. We'll say treat yourself to a Joe Ahead livery for your lorries. I have put in the description the hex codes for the colours I use. Possibly, if I remember. You want to use, I think it's the Sunshine livery, Sunbeam, something like that. Sunlight. It's yeah, it's yellow, grey, and something or other. I'll probably point it out at some stage. And yeah, I've changed the hex codes so that they match that of the Joe Ahead bus livery. So yeah, that's if you want that, the hex codes are in the description, and I shall look up the livery and tell you what the livery is. The one to click as the base. You can also use the same one on a trailer if you have a trailer. It means that you too can carry the Joe Ahead livery. There is also a virtual trucking company we're working on setting up. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't really think we have much idea what we're doing with that. But I shall put a link in the description to our virtual trucking company. Go and join that and rack up your miles. The slogan is, we make no promises, and I think if you've ever watched my videos before, you too will agree that is rather apt. Maybe we're not getting there till 3 o'clock in the morning, because I will have to sleep again. I wonder. 8 hours and 50 minutes. Oh, I need to sleep in 9 hours and 0 minutes. Okay. So we'll just get there, won't we? Oh, income from driver George W. That's what I like about having the drivers. Hopefully he'll level up. I like seeing them level up. Oh, he's not leveled up. Never mind. I've got them all training on their ADRs so that they can carry dangerous goods first of all, and once they've got all their ADRs, I'm going to change it so that they're training on the long distance, so then they can go further. Apparently they're the two best things to train your staff on to earn more money, and then we'll train them up on high value cargo, etc. So hopefully they should be bringing in thousands of pounds a time. That's what we want, isn't it? That is absolutely what we want. I love how all the cars are quite real as well. You've got obviously an Astra that's just driven past there. That in front, the Ford Focus. I do like the fact that they've made some form of effort with the cars, the AI traffic. The lorries are of course all branded since Mercedes gave in and let them have some licensing. The Majestic. We've got a Jaguar going past there. Very nice indeed. You can't imagine, can you, why these companies wouldn't want. I'm sure there'll be a reason, and there'll be someone in the description there that can, or not the description, in the comments that could probably tell me why, but I just can't fathom, as a simple Yorkshireman, why, not that being from Yorkshire has anything to do with it, maybe it has to do with the fact I'm simple, but yeah, I can't understand why these companies wouldn't want their products in the game, and I've never understood it. It's, you know, it's free advertising. I can't understand why Dovetail have to fight with, or they seem to have to fight with train operating companies for licensing. I just think it's free advertising. You know, like if I do this video and pop it on YouTube, you know, it's literally just sat in a Mercedes Actros. That's advertising for Mercedes. Okay, the vast majority of my viewers aren't watching this video as a truck review, you know, because they want to go out and buy an Actros. And to be honest, I probably wouldn't watch this if I were you. As a real-life truck review, because it's not. But you know what I mean? So it really does puzzle me. I could rant on for hours about it, but it just You know, if I was a company and someone said, oh, we'd love to use your logo, you know, and advertise and plaster it everywhere, I'd be, yeah, absolutely, go for it. I'd love that. Alright, we're off to Glasgow. Whereabouts are we? Is this where we go for the Isle of Man ferry? Let's go on... Oh no, hang on. Oh yeah, we're near Carlisle. See, on Truckers MP, you can press M, and the map flings up on your screen, so you don't have to pause. I mean, obviously we can do that, yeah. Oh right, so it's not where we go for the ferry. We're higher up than that, I think, are we? Carlisle. Beautiful stuff. Right, now we do actually have to check when changing lanes, because, again, when you're playing multiplayer, you can just check the map. It's cheating. It's absolutely cheating. But you can check the map to make sure that there's no blobs coming up behind you. You can't do that on this. That is how you have accidents. I'm trying my best as well to get as many roads on the map coloured in yellow as possible. So on the southbound journey, I shall have to make a point of stopping for petrol at that services. We're not going to Carlisle, so we'll just nip across here. Slow down to 50 for the speed camera. Which we definitely would have slowed down to 50 if the speed camera wasn't there, of course. As you know, responsible driver and all that. It does sound good, doesn't it? I'm sure since I changed the engine on it, the engine sounds have changed as well. Maybe I'm just going mental. I mean, it would make sense, doesn't it? Or wouldn't it? A different engine with more horsepower would sound slightly different to an engine that has less horsepower, that's a different engine. That would make sense. But I honestly didn't think they'd sort of replicate that in Euro Truck. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is exactly the same engine sounds that they had before. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Yeah, it really is a joy to drive this. If you're umming and ahhing what sort of lorry to go for, I would absolutely go for an Actros. They're quite expensive from what I can recall in comparison to like the Volvo and the DAFs. But yeah, I mean, you can't deny, can you? It looks phenomenal. It really does look good. The thing that I'm a little bit disappointed at is that you can't get the truck to line up with the trailer in terms of the stripes, because I'd have those stripes on the trailer a little bit higher. You know what I mean? Just so that they matched up. But it's not the end of the world by any stretch. I was hoping we'd go up some sort of road that I'd not been up before. Oh, sorry, I had my lights on already. Just making sure. Not got my beams on, no. Excellent. Well, we're getting there earlier now, aren't we, at least? Pop that back on like that. 20 minutes we've caught up. When the cars are driving at a normal speed, this is an absolute joy, and you're not sat behind cars, are you? Because you can only do 56, they can do 70. You know, you're just sat here with everybody driving past you. This is why I like driving my Eclipse Urban on the motorway, because you're just sat in this lane. I mean, the Eclipse can do 52 on the limiter. You know, you just sat here, chilled out, not bothered. You're not always... Because when you're doing 70, there's always someone that's driving at 68 miles an hour, isn't there? And you're slowly catching them. And then you move out to overtake, and then they seem to speed up as well. You know, and you're like... why can't you just do a constant speed? Whereas when you just sat at this, it just really doesn't matter. It's lovely. It's so relaxing. Honestly, when I'm in the bus on the motorway, I thought I'd be like a cat on hot bricks. I've never been so relaxed on a motorway, because you just sit there with your foot to the floor and everyone's flying past you. It's lovely. Really nice. I recommend it. PC Plod's coming past. Hello. Oh, I should have pulled in there, look. You can see on the minimap I've not actually been in there yet. Seems a bit odd pulling out like a junction straight onto a motorway with no slip road. In all honesty, that's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? I am hoping that Pro Mods actually do like an update to the UK, because... Oh, hang on, 60. My apologies. Because, you know, there's some of the UK that's lacking. Income minus 550. Why is driver Ahmed losing money? Has he crashed or something? Why has he lost money on his income? That's not an income. That's an outgo. It's a loss, is what it is. I really want to do more live streams with this. I've been kind of pestering Inside A Gamer, another YouTuber. You will probably have heard of him. He plays all sorts of technical games that I'm no good at. Lots of building games. He does lots of driving ones and flying games as well. Simulators is the technical term. I've been pestering him to come and like drive on convoy with us, and we can do a stream, like a joint stream. I think that would be awesome. I really do. But he's always busy. He's got such a hectic schedule. You can never find time in his hectic schedule for little me. Yep, I said it, Inside A Gamer. I went there. Yeah, we definitely, if you lot as well, if you are fans of his as well, start badgering him to do a convoy, do a joint drive. Oh, it'd be awesome. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Problem is we're going to end up driving in the dark, aren't we? We won't be able to see absolute sod 2, so to speak. I was really hoping that we'd get to Scotland and there'd be all these beautiful sweeping scenery, valleys, mountains, hills and whatnot, and we're going to get there and it's going to be dark, isn't it? We've seen all the lovely M6, oh no, sorry, we're on the M74 now, my apologies, how easy these two things get confused. You know, we've seen all the motorway in the daylight, and then when we get to the bit you actually want to see, it's going to be dark, for crying out loud. I hope you're all impressed, by the way, that I have actually managed to install the Pro Mods map this time. You know, there's not a lot I managed to achieve. Oh, this is annoying. This coach is going to block us in. We'll start indicating. I don't think we need to slow down. Don't brake. No! Oh, my lord. Oh, hang on. Oh, I forgot this is a feature when you're not on Pro Mods. Ah, no, there's someone going to crash. Well, I'm not letting you in. You can actually drive through this. Is there a helicopter on the line? On the road? Why is Plod here not doing anything? Oh no, there's been a crash. Oh dear, that's sad. Right, okay, we're on diversion, everybody. Oh no, now I've lost my time again. I forget you get things like helicopters landing on the road and all sorts, don't you? Right, we're off. We're overtaking Plod. I wonder if this is the same PC Plod that overtook us ages ago. I wouldn't have thought so. Well, we're in a rush, mate. We've got time to make up. Sorry. I'm sort of blocking him in. He probably wants to get somewhere quick. Again, lovely little feature of Euro Truck. Road shut, we're on diversion. Yep. Oh, loan instalments. Oh, that makes you want to cry, doesn't it? 8,676. Oh dear. The only good thing is the income that I get from the lorries, from having the drivers, more or less covers the loan instalments, so it's fine. You can tell we're going downhill, can't you? Right, we'll just nip back in here. Oh, we actually have to go into Glasgow and then back out again. Right. Right, we'll come into this lane then, because I need to turn right down here. This chap... Oh no, it's not indicating. It's I thought it was indicating left, but he's got one of those Little flashy things on the back. Oh, it takes ages to get around Glasgow. Because you always end up stuck at the lights. I've never managed to get through these lights down here in one go. See, they're green now. They won't be by the time we get there. Yep, there we go. Red. Of course they are. That were a rev and a half, wasn't it? There we go. Pop the old parking brake on. What have we got waiting here then? We've got a Scania. Got a thing in front. Is that an Iveco? It vibrates. Everything comes off. Oh come on, get a move on. Some of us have got places to be. I nearly went the wrong way down the dual carriageway then. That'd have been a spectacle, wouldn't it? See, green lights, and I bet you any money I won't make it. We'll put us foot down though. Come on. Go, 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 go! Oh, look at that. Just about. See, that was clearly because I've upgraded. You see, they've gone yellow now. That was obviously because I've upgraded my lorry to have a bigger engine. If it would have been on the Bobby Basic spec, we'd never have made it. Never. Come on, truck. It's just a wee hill. It's a bit weird driving through a residential area in a massive lorry like this. You'd imagine that we'd have been banned. All this because of some crash. Flipping heck. Oh, we've lost so much time. I thought it was too good to be true. I wonder why we're doing it. I don't really understand it. We're delivering ammunition to Inverness. Are they at war? Is there some sort of plant in Inverness? Some sort of military base? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. My geographical knowledge of the area is somewhat lacking. Where are all these guys coming from? I suppose you could get on at that motorway junction, couldn't you? You just couldn't go over the bridge. Fair play. Give him a little flash on the hazard lights because he led us out. I don't know if he meant to let us out, but he did. Come on, truck. It's not even much of a hill. Oh, what's this on the left? This is pretty. There's things like this that I've never seen before, and I often wonder, are they real? They must be real. I wonder where that is. Anybody shout out in the comments what that is we've just passed? I know it's not the Angel of the North, because that's on the other side of the country. That's near Newcastle. You see? Practically a geography expert. I frighten myself sometimes with my knowledge. Oh, another £820 from George W. Thank you for that. I often think George W. Bush. His political career has gone down the pants, so he's ended up working as a lorry driver in Manchester with Joe Ahead Group. He's levelled up though, so that's good. Well done to you, Mr. Bush. If indeed that is you. That's secret millionaire, isn't it? Oh no, because it's the boss that's the secret millionaire. Oh no, what is it? Not secret millionaire. Undercover boss, that's it. The boss goes undercover. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can tell we're getting into Scotland now. These trees are getting taller. Yeah, really, really disappointing that we didn't get here in the daylight. You forget as well when you're playing this, because the time goes slower on Truckers MP. So you manage to get places during the day. Yeah, it's not the case when you're on this. Never mind. I'm sure it will be pretty regardless. Right, down we go. I think this is all new track for me. Oh no, it's not. I can see I've been down here before. When on earth have I been down here before? You can see from the yellow, there's a little flicker of yellow on the minimap. Following a caravan, flipping heck. Don't go, don't go. Oh, I thought we were going to go for a second there. End up flying up in the air, because that often happens when you crash your lorry. You end up getting catapulted into the air. It's not what you need, is it? This is my ignorance, isn't it? I didn't realise how far away Inverness was. Okay, I won't take a screenshot now, because there's no point using that as my cover photo. None of you will be able to see what I were driving. I would like some funky lights, you know, so when you flash your lights really, really bright, like those, not fog lamps, the, you know, the big ones like rally cars have them on the front, just additional headlights, spotlights maybe, is that what they're called? Ooh, over the motorway. That caravan down on the left there looked like it was just on its own, no car on the front, just caught it out of the corner of my eye. I think we'll stop with the cruise control. We'll actually drive ourselves now. We may as well, haven't we? Of course, it's a national speed limit road, which means that I can only do 50 mile an hour. And I know there's some of you that'll be, no, national speed limit means 60, Joe. But when you're on a single carriageway road like we are now, in a lorry or a bus, 50 mile an hour is the speed limit. Same as on the motorways, 60 mile an hour is the speed limit. Or a dual carriageway. When it's national, there you go. Who says that this show isn't educational? I'm sure you can probably find a technicality where that rule doesn't apply, but in general, that's the rule. Even I didn't know that until I did my bus lessons. I always just thought that this game got it wrong. But no, national, that's 60, you imbecile. Nope, not the case. Right, where are we now? Perth? That is in Scotland, so we're heading the right direction. If we were going past Truro, I'd be a little bit concerned. But no, we're definitely heading the right way. And I've also made a point, I didn't look at the roundabout then. Oh, he's going on his holidays to Perth. Lovely. I've made a point of not placing any random waypoints, so we end up going completely the wrong way. I.e. the last episode, where we ended up missing Sheffield and heading off to Birmingham. Yeah, not one of my finest moments that, was it? There we go, it's a bit of a straight road, so we'll put cruise control on again. It's a lovely feature, isn't it? What time are we on? 10 past midnight. We're still on track for a 10 to 3 arrival. That's frightening, isn't it? What time are we actually meant to get there? On the Tuesday, between 12... Tuesday afternoon, hell. Oh, well, we're on time then. Is it factoring in that I might need to go to sleep? Maybe it is. No, we'll battle on through the night, everybody. Not doing bad, we've got 815 miles, or is that kilometres? Hopefully miles, because you know I work in miles. Hell, there's a lot of lorry traffic up here. Not as much lumber as I'd expect. Hell, has a boat just arrived with everybody on? Oh, there we go. Up to 60. Well, 56. Can only do as the limiter says, can't you? We need to do some driving around Scotland. It's been decided. And Wales as well. Apparently that's really, really pretty on the Pro Mods map. We'll just nip back in front of you. Give them a little flash on the hazard lights. I don't think they can physically overtake me anyway. But, there we go. We'll slow down to 50. I don't understand how it can take 2 hours. It's 80 miles. We're doing 50 mile an hour. But if we carry on at 50, unless the speed goes down of course, but if we carry on blasting along at 50, then in 2 hours we'd have done 100 miles and we'd have gone past. We'd have missed Inverness. Oh no, it's Sheffield all over again, isn't it? Oh, disaster. I can't believe how long it's taken to get here, to be honest with you. I'm sorry everybody, I was aiming for a half-an-hour episode. You know, I like these things to go in half an hours. It's a nice bite-sized chunk of watching there, isn't it? But, yeah, really wasn't expecting it to go so, it to take so long. So please accept my apologies. A live stream, you sort of expect it to last forever, don't you? A good 2 hours. Now we're catching a bit of time up, look, 2:36. There better not be any more crashes or helicopters landing or overturned fuel tankers or anything like that. None of that. No diversions now. I do like these roads. They're very European, aren't they? Maybe that's what they've used as sort of their influence. But you see on the minimap coming up, you've got, like, obviously the roads cross. And then you've got, like, a little junction so that you can carry on blasting through at high speed. Well, I say high speed. You know what I mean. But, you know, we've got a little to the left there. And then, obviously, we go over the road. And then there's another one on the right. I like that. Bit of thought's gone into that, hasn't it? Pop the old beams on there. Oh, don't you start yawning, for goodness sake. 1 hour 32. 1 hour 3 minutes. Why is he yawning? There we go. Pop those back on. I thought that were a car headlight there. It's not, is it? It's, well, I don't know what it is. Some bollards? Is it for the junction? Oh, yeah, it's those. It's like a crossing, isn't it? Yeah. There is some bollards, there we go. Where's the traffic gone? Is it because it's 20 to 2 in the morning? Does the traffic get less? We've still got the big long line? No, they've all gone. Look at that. I quite like that. If that is a feature, that the traffic is less on a night. Sensible. Means you can really crack on and clock up those miles. I'm wondering what these little bits are at the side of the road. You see, it's there. It's like a little blob of green. There's another one coming up here. Look, there you go. Another one, another two. Are they tree stumps? Is that what they're meant to be? I just thought it was where the terrain had just not rendered properly. Problem is, I mean, what time are we on now? It's 11:30 in the morning. Oh, hang on, beams off. Car coming. Nothing but courteous. Oh, the bed's gone to red. Why is that the case? Next rest stop in 1 hour and 3 minutes. So stop panicking. We'll be there in 24 minutes and you can get your head down. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, it's 11:30 in the morning when I'm recording this. And so it's not early. And I feel tired now because of his yawning and because of the darkness driving. It just makes you feel tired, doesn't it? I'm going to have to go and have a nap. Say to my other half, forget lunch. I'm off to bed. I've just done a 10-hour jaunt in a Mercedes Actros. I need a kick. You are getting tired. I know I'm getting tired. Stop reminding me. If it starts fining me, I won't be particularly happy. Ooh, Coleco coming up here, there we go. Flying past. Slow down to 40 for the roundabout, lovely. Nobody in my offside mirror. Splendid. Ooh, speed camera, so we better not go more than 40. Rightio, here we are at the WGCC. I always think Echo Golf Charlie Charlie, like Manchester Airport, Whiskey Golf Charlie Charlie. Right, where do you need it parking? Hang on, this is the same place I picked it up from. Scandalous. Your yard is identical. You're getting tired, I know. Oh no, it's, oh my lord. Early onset of cataract. Good lord. No, we've got to do it properly. We've driven all the way here. There we go. Oh, look at that. Perfectly lined up and all. Come on, that way a bit. That way a bit more. Yeah, lovely. Why does it keep prompting me to skip it? I don't want to skip it. We'll park it perfectly. Oh, smashing. Handbrake on. Out of gear. Engine off. And we'll unload the trailer. Look at that. How much have we got? 25 grand, 26, 27, 28 and a half grand, that'll do. I'm a level 18 professional. You never thought that, did you? Right, well there we are, that's where we're going to leave it for today. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. The sun's coming up again, for goodness sake. Yeah, if you have enjoyed the video, please do click that like button. It's always appreciated. And of course, if you've enjoyed the video and you want to keep up with more Euro Lorries, we're going to be doing more Euro Lorries videos, or Euro Truck Simulator 2 should I say, and probably more live streams as well, because I mean that was really good fun, wasn't it? So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that. Other than that, as I say, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.